Hey guys, welcome to another video. This time I'm riding my v5f on the way to the gym, and stay tuned because there's going to be a workout video as well after I get to the gym later in this video, where I'm going to talk about what I think is a good conditioning workout if you want to be a professional EUC rider. So yeah, as you can see, I'm riding my v5f, not my M104, and if you ask why, well, I have to, my M104 started vibrating. I have to open it up, check the screws, see what's up, what's going on, if the motherboard is loose, I don't know. But I just don't want to do that right now, so I'm using my v5f. And honestly, it's in many ways a better experience because it's not tubeless for one, so it's a lot more cushy. Like in the cobblestone here you just saw, it just feels good. It almost feels like, compared to the M104, it almost feels like I have suspension just because I have some air in my tube. And also it weighs like 9.5 kilos compared to the M104, which is 13 kilos. Yeah, sure, you have like more than twice the battery, but do you really need that much battery in a small wheel? If you're gonna go 25 kilometers an hour, like this one is limited to. No, not really. And yeah, the tire is also thinner, so it's a lot more agile. Well, it depends how you define agile, but like it feels more fun to ride as a commuter, for sure. You can see it's tilting me back right now, and it's actually no problem. I know this wheel inside out. I'm gonna post an image while editing this. You should be able to see it right now of the kilometers I have on the wheel. So like I know it inside out. I know how much I can push it. I actually never had it cut out. I had it cut out once on a bump when I had super low battery, but honestly, yeah, what in a couple of years of riding it, I really can't complain. It really never did anything crazy that out of nowhere, out of the blue. And yeah, so you can ride a tilt back, but one thing that's really annoying about this wheel out of the box is when it tilts you back on 25 kilometers an hour, it's gonna make a really annoying noise, like it's gonna make everyone around you look like, you know, it's crazy. So there's a way to disable it. Basically, if you go into the app, you have to use the official app because EUC World doesn't support that. If you go to the Inmotion app, and you have an option to upload a new MP3 file for each one of the sounds, like the boot sound, the slow down, tilt back sound. And I just uploaded an empty MP3 file, and then when it tilts me back, it's just quiet, and then it's super usable. And yeah, the trolley handle on it is really nice. So it doesn't come with a trolley handle. Keep that in mind. It's going to cost you like an extra 50 bucks or so. But it's so worth it. It's a great trolley handle. Compared to the M104, where the official handle, I'll put the image on the screen now, it just looks bad. It just ruins the whole aesthetic of the wheel. The point of the M104 is it's sleek. It looks awesome. You don't want to mess with it. And the aftermarket trolley handles, I found one that's nice. I'll see if I can link it. But it costs 200 euros, and like, I don't want to pay that much. And it's also, it kind of hurts the aesthetic a little bit of the wheel, but like, I'm not gonna pay 200 euros for a trolley handle. I mean, I don't know. Anyway, no complaints from me on the v5f. It's a blast to ride. The only caveat is, yeah, you can't be a heavy rider. Like, if you're 90 kilos, like, it can take you. It's not gonna like not work, but like, yeah, you can easily overpower it, and you're not gonna have a great time. But if you keep your weight down, if you're not the tallest guy, not the biggest guy, then this wheel is a blast. It really is a blast as a commuter. It's got everything you need. And yeah, I'll stop yapping now. I'm gonna talk again when I get to the gym about the workout. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the video. All right, so you're gonna see me start with a warm-up. I like to do push-ups, pull-ups, and squats. And the reason I do that is because those are full body exercises that will let you know if there's something wrong, right? You don't want to go straight into lifting a barbell with heavy weights or even like moderate weights if you have like a pain in your knee, you know, that you haven't noticed. You don't want to notice it on the first rep with like 80 kilos on your back. You want to notice it with a body weight, right? So if you do feel some pain somewhere that's like not delayed onset muscle, you know, like DOMS, then like a pain that's bad, then you know you can take it. You should take it easy on that exercise. So my philosophy for training is basically I do full body exercises. I don't isolate muscles. So I keep it simple. This is a conditioning exercise, right? It's good if you're starting working out, but it's also good as just to keep you in general shape. So the exercises I do are bench press, which you're not going to see in this video because everyone knows it, and then squats and deadlifts, both normal deadlifts and stiff leg deadlifts, which focuses more on your thighs. And lastly, I do a clean and jerk just to like combine all the different movements that I've done, and also as an excuse to train my shoulders, because I don't like to isolate muscles. I do bench press. I don't like to do incline or decline bench press, which works on the shoulders. So I just do a clean and jerk, and the jerk motion is basically a military press. Yeah, so a great book to read is Starting Strength by Mark Rippetoe. I'm gonna link it in the description because it's the first. There's a PDF on the first results in Google, so I assume it's public domain. And yeah, I put the camera to the side so you guys can see the form of my squat. It's important to keep a straight back. Now, when I say straight, I don't mean to keep your like body upright necessarily, but just to make sure that your spine doesn't bend. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. This is the first time I'm filming in the gym. I was trying to figure out like the best angles. But yeah, this is a couple of reps of squats. I'll let you guys watch it, and I'll yap again. I'll come back to do some yapping when I'm doing deadlifts or the next exercise, basically. So yeah, generally I edited this video to cut out the downtime between exercises, but I did want to show that it's important to drink water. I know everyone knows, but actually at the gym, if you look around, most people neglect to drink water. Okay, most, I don't know, even if one person does it, it's bad. And another thing I wanted to show you is jumping rope exercises. I like to do those between sets. Because the muscles I target, well, in this case, I do work overlap on the same muscles because I'm squatting and I'm using my legs now. But this is a great exercise for EUC riding because, you know, it uses all those muscles that you use to control the wheel. And it also keeps your heart rate up between exercises, which helps burn calories, or like most importantly, just like, you know, keep you in shape, keep your heartbeat up. All right, and now it's time where I do deadlifts. you can see my OCD kicking in, making it exactly in the center of the lifting zone. But yeah, deadlifts are really good exercises. They work on your legs, on your thighs, on your back, on your spine, on your biceps, basically on your forearms. It's like a whole body exercise. This is like a great exercise, and a lot of people are scared to do it because it's called deadlift and they're afraid to break their spine. But actually, the reason it's called deadlift, it's not because it's gonna kill you, but because actually it's really important to understand why it's called deadlift, because the idea is to keep the weight as dead weight. So you're not lifting it with your arms, you're just like holding it, but it's like a dead weight. You let your back do the work, because especially when you're doing lower weights like I'm doing right now, you can easily just cheat without knowing. Just lift it with your hands, and you know, it's like you're doing rows. You can accidentally do rows instead of deadlifts. Yeah, and in between you saw me do some ab crunches. That's always good to work on your core, doing planks and ab crunches like that. Yeah, so here's another angle so you guys can see what I mean by keeping my back straight. So you'll see it's not like upright, but it's not bending. Right, so it's straight. Yeah, I think it's good form. If you guys have like comments or criticisms, let me know. But I think this is basically, you know, what you'd expect from stiff leg deadlifts. Or I kind of do a mix of them. This is pretty much, yeah, it's not 100% stiff, but I definitely feel it in my glutes. And yeah, back to the original aim. So for this exercise, this is the clean and jerk. You see I used a bit of a lower weight because this is after I've done all my exercises and I don't want to overwork my muscles. And I'm also just starting to work out my shoulders. You see, this is the military press at the end there. So yeah, this is I would say this is optional. This is like Olympic weightlifting kinda. I also got the idea to do this instead of just doing military presses because the Olympics were here in Paris next door recently, and I got inspired to try and do those lifts because it looks so cool. But yeah, my form is definitely not like crazy good. I'm still working on clean and jerks. I haven't done it that much in the past. And you can see from the side, I think it looks better, but if you guys have any input, feel free to leave some comments and let me know if I'm doing something like terribly wrong. Definitely this is very low weight, so it's not. I think I should use more weight if I want to actually learn the technique, because now it seems like it's too easy. So yeah, you see, it's like it's not completely one more. It's like I lift it and then I go down to squat because it's not enough weight to actually require me to do it properly. But yeah, at the same time, one of the reasons that you guys see me do all those low weights, I used to lift heavier in the past, but muscle weighs more than fat, and I'm trying not to gain too much muscle because I'm actually trying to lose weight so I can be a more competitive EUC rider. Okay, so two things. One, I'm not competing. I'm not that interested in races and stuff, but I do want to be able to like have the advantage if I do go to an event. And also, just because if you weigh less, then your wheels become more powerful. Like they become faster, you get more range, just because they have to carry less. So yeah, I'm done yapping. That's basically the workout. maybe one more rep, and that's it. But thanks guys for tuning in, and remember to subscribe if you haven't, it helps. And yeah, see you in the next video.
Maar die had die heeft niet. De zonne zet. De zon zullen wij niet zien. Ja, ze zit dan een band dan. Maar ja, je kunt vrezen, maar dat was dus niet. Dat mee dan met ja, wij zitten en dan doe je